Hi, my name is Wilson Ortiz from the University of Scranton. I'm an electrical engineering major, and today I will be presenting my project B for the Embedded Systems class. Over here, I got my project over here. The project involves using the serial input-output on the boards given to us. We have two boards. They're both the microbit BBC microcontrollers. And for the project, we need to use serial communication capabilities on these boards. The program, or our project, is to press a button until a desired character is displayed on the LED, and then when the button B is pressed, to send the character being displayed to the other microbit. So, what is a microbit? The microbit is an ARM-based embedded system designed by the British broadcasting companies for computer education in the UK. It is very kid-friendly. As you can see, it's very small. It's probably half the size of a credit card. It's small, compact, has 17 GPIO pins, 6 analog inputs, serial peripheral interface bus, and an I2C capabilities, as well as many others. But for this project, we will only be focusing on the serial input-output. So, for demonstration of our project, as I said before, I will be selecting a character on this microbit and then sending it using the serial communication to this other microbit. So I'll select maybe the number 3, and it should show up on this microbit. And I could select a different number if I wanted to. Let's say 0, and 0 displays on. Well, it goes across it, but I guess I could press it. Press number 1, displayed number 1. I could actually just go through all of them. 2, 3, 4, and then we go back to 0. Alright, so for the code, this is the code on the microbit that transmit the data to the receiver microbit. On start, we set number 1 to equal to 0. It's equal to a 0 string. We set place equal to 0. We show the number 1, the variable number 1, and we make the serial bus. We set pin 0 to the transmission pin, and then we set pin 1 to the receiver pin at a baud rate of 9,600. So for the cycling of the characters that we want, when I press button A, I set place equal to place plus 1, so it adds or increments place by 1 each time button A is pressed. And then I have a bunch of if statements that just changes the number that we want to select just by pressing A, and it shows it at the bottom. I'll put the variable on the LED display. And then when I'm ready to send the code or the data, I just press button B. I set number equal to num plus the string, which is a comma. You'll get this after I go over the receiver code for the other bit. And then I just write serial string num1. So on the receiver side, on OnStart, I set up the serial pins, again, the transmission pin to 1 and the receiver pin to, well, transmission pin to 0, receiver pin to 1 at the same rate, and then I just show R as for ready. Then on the serial data receive function, I set it so that it when the data received function receives this comma, it registers an event to be fired when one of the delimiters is matched. So that's why I added on the transmission code, I added the num variable with a comma, so that when it's seen by the receiver function, it automatically does whatever is in the function. So we will show the string, and then it will read the string until it sees the comma again, and then it will pause for half a second, and then it will just show it on the board. And that's basically the code for the 2 microbits. Thanks.